Are you starting a personal brand, or do you have a personal brand where you've basically taken a passion and now you're trying to turn it into cash? Well, if you stay tuned to this video, I'll show you how we've been able to take our personal brand, my personal brand, Serial Entrepreneur Academy, and increase the sales by 30 to 50% month to month for like the past 3 to 4 months. And it's been insane. I can't believe it. It's allowed us to grow so much. So if you want to learn how we've been able to do it, stay tuned. We're going to teach you how. Okay, what's going on, guys? My name is Jordan Steen, aka Serial Entrepreneur, and welcome to our channel. If you guys are a new subscriber and you're looking, or a new viewer rather, about to be a subscriber, and you're looking to find some more information on social media marketing, digital marketing, personal branding, if that's something you're into, then you're definitely going to want to hit that subscribe button over here in the bottom right hand corner. Then hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any of the giveaways we do, any of the free content, tools, resources, all that kind of stuff. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss that. So like I said in the beginning of this video, we're going to talk about how to increase your sales at least 3 times for your personal brand by using some of the strategies that I've implemented over the last 6 months with our personal brand. It really has been insane to see the amount of traffic and the amount of sales that we've been able to generate just from these practices that we've put in place. Also, after I talk through all of these strategies, make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to actually give you access to a checklist for what you'll need, some tools, some resources, some equipment that you'll need, like the equipment you see us using today, to start your personal branding journey off on the right foot, and so that way you know exactly what you need to do to get to that 5-figure, 6-figure per month mark. Your brand is everything that you do. Basically, it's what you say, how you say it, and who you say it to that matters. And just so you guys know, building a personal brand doesn't just happen overnight. It really does take patience. It takes a lot of willingness to learn and dedication, but I promise you, if you stick it out, you'll see the results that I've seen and the benefits that I've seen of running my own personal brand and you running your own personal brand. So make sure to click this up here in the right hand corner. You can right click and then click open a new tab, I believe, and save that for the end of this video where we'll talk about 5 tricks to build any personal brand or any brand whatsoever that we've used, some other tricks that we've talked about in a different video. Okay, so the first little thing we want to talk about with building a brand is really just building a community and then connecting and engaging with that community. I can't tell you how many times I see these big brands, for example, like Tai Lopez, like Alex Becker, like some of the other big brands I'm sure you guys are aware of, like Gary Vee even, where a lot of their outreach doesn't really, they don't connect individually. They don't actually connect with each of their customers. Just like earlier today, somebody wrote a comment on one of my YouTube videos and we responded to it, and he responded back and said, "Oh wow, I can't even believe you said something." And that's the thing, that's actually a response that we get quite a bit. So one thing that I know that with my personal brand we're going to do is make sure that we scale with our audience size and try to keep someone on staff at all times to answer people's questions and really try and connect with them as much as possible, because we know how important that is to really making someone trust you, like your brand, like your product, especially if you're new, and then convert potentially into a customer. All right, the second thing that I want you guys to really make sure you do with your personal brand is really focus in the beginning on one platform and really making that platform strong. So don't try to do 14 different platforms with all kinds of different content for all 14 platforms. I'm not saying you can't grow that way, but it will take a lot longer to build followings on each platform. The cool thing is if you focus on one, you're able to build a following much quicker on that one platform, and then you expand from there. That platform also produces traffic to your other social media platforms, which allows you, in my opinion, to grow a lot faster. So cater your message and the platform you choose to your specific audience. So if you're on YouTube, you should be doing or understand that most of the time it's going to be more people looking for information or how-tos or explainers or really just information. That's what YouTube is for. It's an informational resource. If you build your brand, you can, if you're trying to do something maybe more entertainment focused, you might consider starting on a more social platform like Instagram or Facebook, because those videos are more entertaining, where YouTube is more for information, again, education, and just trying to figure things out, okay? So really understand each platform and then cater that message and your story, your brand story around your audience and that platform. Oh, and don't forget, age and demographics are also a good way to consider what platform you're trying to figure out, because each platform is a little different. Instagram's a little younger than like YouTube and Facebook. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, the number 3 thing that I want to talk about with you, and this is one that really needs to be taken seriously because I've seen it really get out of hand, but just be careful with what you post. All right, if you're running a personal brand where you're the face of the brand and you have a lot to do with the product or service that you promote, you have to be careful. And I'm not talking about on your business page, because most people are pretty careful about that, but I'm talking about your personal profile. I see some people who run personal brands that post some things that really just baffle me and then start fights. And yes, it may get you engagement. Yes, it may get you eyeballs, but that doesn't always give you the best look. And in my opinion, what has worked best for me is having the best positive image as possible, because people don't ever doubt it. People don't ever come to me and say, Jordan, you just didn't teach me anything. You're the worst teacher ever. I've never had that experience or that response yet. So just make sure you're careful with what you post. And if you don't believe me, we posted a video not too long ago on our Facebook to test some like viral posting strategies on Facebook. And someone left us a nice review about how we were a terrorist or some kind of communist or something, and we hate everybody and we're gonna kill all the people or something like that. It was ridiculous. Anyways, had nothing to do with our product or service. It was just because they didn't like the post that we put on there. And it wasn't even anything like controversial. So just make sure you're careful with what you post. Don't think you are just some crazy celebrity who can get away with anything like Kobe. You're not Kobe. Don't try to be Kobe. All right, guys, so number 4, hashtag goals. And what I mean by that is, if you're going to create content for a personal brand, the quickest lesson we learned was that every piece of content we create has to have some kind of goal. Whether that be trying to get them to our website, trying to get them to a landing page where we can collect their information for a lead, trying to get them to visit a specific web page so we can retarget them with a campaign later. You know, whatever the content is, you need to determine a specific goal for each piece of content. If you have a website that sells products and services, but you never mention it on your product or in your video or in your content or whatever, then how's anyone ever going to know how to buy from you, or when to buy from you, or where to buy from you, right? So you need to mention it some. I recommend not making it the majority of your content. Definitely don't do that. Don't over-salesy it. Your sales content should maybe be 5 to 10% at the very most, depending on the style of business. But you do need to have goals, whether that be, again, maybe getting engagement, getting someone to download a template or sign up for a subscription, whatever that may be. Determine your goals before you create content for your personal brand. Start collecting leads from the beginning. Don't be one of the guys out there. It was so funny. I'm not going to mention this person's name because he doesn't deserve mentioning. But this person was talking about how they didn't even start creating an email list until about 1.5 years after running their course in personal brand. Why would you do that if you're an expert marketer? Anyways, goals, set goals, make sure you're setting goals and achieving those goals. All right, guys, the next step is really simple. It is just to create an outstanding offer. 2 parts of this. Number 1, if you can, try to do it every single week. What we've recently started doing with our YouTube channel is every Thursday we have a live YouTube video that we host. And on this live video, every single time at the end of the video, usually we give out a free mentorship course, which is a product that we sell on our site for $100 per month. We give access away to it for free to one person every single week, and they get access to it for 1 month for free. Not forever, but for 1 month for free. And what this has done has been insane. We've went from roughly 10 to 15, maybe 20 on our live videos to anywhere from 35 to 45 people on our live videos every single week consistently. Like sometimes that was like 7 people, then 5 people, then 15 people, then 20 people. Now it's like 35, 45, 45, 40, 35, like insane amounts. The offer is what boosts traffic. And then the best part about that is on our replays for YouTube, when, you know, if they miss the live event, the replay gets a ton more views and engagement as well, which boosts views to our other videos where it's driving more people to our website. So running an offer and then combining it even with the live stream is one of the best ways I've found to get a ton of new traffic every single week. So figure out a way to create a product that everybody wants, like an ebook or a mentorship program like I'm doing, and give that away for free, one away for free every single week. Give it away as a contest. All right, the sixth and final thing I want to talk to you guys about is try to start off by giving out bait products. And what a bait product is maybe a free platform or a free training or something free or super, super cheap. Like I'm talking like maybe like $2 for them to get in, to get leads where it's a base course or a base product that shows them an introductory level what your product would be like if they bought the full-on service. And what this does is it gives them just enough to feel what it would be like if they bought the full thing. That's what our YouTube channel is about. We use it, and you know, it sucks to say this like directly on camera, but I'm going to tell you guys straight up honest, because you guys know me, I'm transparent. That's what we do. We give you content that is super useful to you. It's not like clickbait, because it actually gives you useful information that you might not have known before you watched the video. But we don't give everything out there, right? Or if we do give everything, we chop it up into so many different segments or bits of video that you couldn't put it together if you wanted to. That's basically why I tell people to just give all your content away. Do it in so many different segments that it would be impossible for someone to piece it all together and get a full-on course out of it, right? But your bait product is what lures those people in and gets them to get a feel for what your full-on product would be like. So really, if you're gonna make a bait product, make it really good, because that's what people use to determine whether they're actually gonna buy your full-on product or not. Make sense? So if you wanna learn more about personal branding or social media marketing or digital marketing, I've got a couple of cool announcements for you. We're actually releasing our personal branding course where we're having people like Maxwell Finn, Jeremy Adams, Ruan Marino, Patrick Kinney, tons of really cool influencers just like me, and a lot of them are even bigger. Like Maxwell Finn's like multi-million-dollar status, like huge. Anyways, they're coming on this personal branding course, and we're releasing it on August 31st. So all you have to do is stay tuned, and you'll be able to get the course for only $2.99 instead of $12.99, which is what we're going to raise the price to. Lastly, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you want that checklist for starting your personal brand of all the tools, resources, and equipment that we use to make ours generate over 5 figures per month, then you're going to want to make sure you check that description below, and you'll find a area where it says about the building a personal brand checklist. Just find that little area, click the link, and go there, and we'll send you the checklist. That's all you got to do. All right, so that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure you subscribe in this bottom right-hand corner over here, and then hit that notification bell so you can get all of the updates on videos, free courses, free tools, free resources, everything that we give away here at Serial Entrepreneur Academy. That's why you want to do that. Last thing is, if this helped you and your personal brand at all with some new insight, hit that thumbs up so that way other people who have personal brands can see this and get the information they're looking for. And then one last thing, if you have a personal brand, leave the name of your brand in the comment section below. I'd love to talk to you about your personal brand and see if there's any way that we could help you get your personal brand making 5 figures or 6 figures every single month. But that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see y'all next time. Until then, Serial Entrepreneur out. Woo!
Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.
Gotta get down. Okay. I don't know why I said that.